What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights with another short unboxing first impression video. And today I got a Fintiso, and it is the Fintiso. Sorry, let me check real quick. I can't remember what the name of this was. This is the Fintiso Apollo. Sorry about that. I thought the name was actually on the box, but unfortunately it's not. It's only saying Fintiso folding knife blue. So, and the model number, but it doesn't say the name. So this is the Fintiso Apollo. And I got this, I picked this up on Amazon. It has currently a 48% discount. And it's one of the knives that I think is more interesting just because it got a lot of different deployment methods, and it's also little bit and I wouldn't say premium, but it's a little bit elevated, you know, when it comes to like whatchamacallit, budget knives. So just because, you know, it's got aluminum scales, it's got 14C28 steel. I mean, that's basic, you know. I think the aluminum scales is what make this knife. So let's get into it. So basic Fintiso stuff, of course. You get your some extra hardware screws, cleaning cloth, the pouch, and then you get your knife. So, and this is the color that I really liked. This is a extremely poppy blue. Like it's insane how this pops under light. It looks really nice. I like this blue. I mean, I have plenty of blue knives by now. I wouldn't say plenty, but I got a few blue knives. But, you know, like there's always a different color tone. If you can see the differences, I'm not sure yet if the camera really shows this. But this is the darkest blue out of the bunch right now. I got another one. I got a OTF that's also blue. And I think I got another blue knife back here. But yeah, in general, this is a different blue. This pops really. Really like a darker tone blue. And it's also interesting. I like the blade shape. It's really interesting. It's got a nice forward choil. It's got the flipper tab. You got a fuller, a little bit extended fuller here. You got a finger hole or thumb hole. Aluminum scales, steel liners, steel pocket clip. You got a lanyard hole if you choose to use a lanyard. And overall, the weight is not too bad on this. And I think this knife is really interesting. Just because, like I said, I mean, usually they're asking $70 for this. And at 48% off, I barely paid a little bit over $36. I think that's a great offering. And they got a total of 4 colors for this, and I think this was the most interesting for me. But there's a G10 version. They all cost the same, or right around the same right now, plus minus a few cents. There's a really interesting green version, or I can't remember what do they call this color? They call this gray green. It's also a really interesting color, but I wanted this blue just because it pops really good. So let's look at the knife, at the blade. So you can see it's a flat ground here. Really interesting blade shape. I like the fuller that's completely going through the blade. It's fully extended into the blade. And the way the blade is shaped. It's got a nice belly to it. You got a small forward choil, which works. You got some jimping on here, so you can put your finger here. You can even reach over this, like if you put your finger into the forward choil and want to extend your thumb, it works as well. It's comfortable in the hand, even as regular, without using the forward choil grip. You got hardware-wise, you got T8 pivot, captive pivot with the Fintiso logo on here. And then all you got actually besides that, you got literally only one body screw in the back of each side, and then you got the pocket clip. Unfortunately, the pocket clip is not reversible, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I'm used to it. Lefties always get left out. And then you got your frame lock here, basically your not frame lock, sorry, lino lock. So you got the flipper tab, which works good. You got the finger hole, which works great. The reverse flick works great. You can use the fuller, works great as well with the reverse flick. Thumb flick, even thumb flick works with this, with the hole. So all the deployment methods work great with this knife. So it's definitely a fidgety knife, which I like. I love fidgeting with my knives. My wife would like to kill me always, but because of all that, she's always stop the flicking. But yeah, that's how it is. Okay, let's do some size comparison here real quick. Where do we start? Okay, here. Let's start with the V Knives Equivoc. So you can see this is definitely a full-size knife. It's a right around the same length as the Equivoc. Let's use the the Kaiser Hawk. So you can see they're all about the same length, right around the same length. Then here we got the CVB Hyperpulse, also right, like literally on the money, same length. And here we got the Tenable Fenrir, so we got the blue crew together, all about the same length. And we got the little what is it called, Migron Moyarl. And last but not least, the little Knife Slander. So you can see size comparison to a little bit smaller knives as well. So it's definitely a full-size knife. Let's get you guys the measurements here while we're at it. So we got a overall length of whoops. Yeah, it's a little difficult because it slips off. So we got a overall length of 7 7/8, so it's right there at the length of where the full-size knife starts. You got a blade length of 3 3/16. No, sorry, 3 3/8. My bad. And you got a blade length of 3 1/8, or cutting edge. Sorry, not blade length. Blade length 3 3/8, cutting edge 3 1/8. So, and you got a really smooth action as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure after playing with it for a little while, it will get smoother too. Centering is dead on the money on this knife as well. Let's get the weight. I believe it's right around the 4 ounces. Let's see where we're at weight wise. 4.16. Okay, it's a little bit more than 4 ounces. 4.16 ounces. So I was slightly off, but I mean, you know, I'm not a scale. Scale knows it better than me. But yeah, definitely a nice knife to fidget with. And for the discount to pick this up at $36 and some cents, it's definitely worth the pickup all day long. Yeah, that's Fintiso does a good job on knives. They got a good selection what you can choose from, and I think this is one of their best offerings. So far I had a couple of Fintisos. I have a few Fintisos that I've done unboxings and reviews on, and I never was disappointed with Fintiso knives. Yes, they are a little bit less known brand, not like CVB or other brands out there, but they are something that you should consider, because they do really good work. The same as like what is the other brand called? Oh my god, I got a brain fart again. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. My brain's just like now fried. I got so much stuff in my head right now. I apologize. Either way, like I said, it's definitely a knife I would recommend. If you want to pick it up, I will link it in the description. I would really appreciate if you use my link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm just letting you know it would help my channel. And yeah, there's definitely more stuff in the works. I got a lot of videos to produce still. I got a lot of other stuff I got a few reviews upcoming. I got a few unboxings upcoming, and more stuff. I also have a shop tour upcoming. I'm not sure if this video is recorded or released after the shop tour or not. I might have already released the shop video. I'm not sure for Machine Wise, because they're local to me in Phoenix. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.